Hey everybody, what's up? Today we're going to talk about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, the Axxess Forté all-in-one players. The Fortés come in 3 versions. We're going to talk about what they are, how they're similar and different from each other, and you're going to want to watch till the end because we're going to open these up and show you what's inside. The Axxess Fortés are all-in-one players, meaning they have a streamer, a DAC, an integrated amplifier, and even a Class A headphone amplifier. As the name suggests, these are manufactured by Axxess, which is the accessible or entry-level line of Audio Group Denmark's products, starting at $5,500 for the Forte 1, $8,000 for the Forte 2, and $11,000 for the Forte 3. These are extremely flexible units, and they can be used to power any speaker, including speakers that benefit from a high damping factor, such as Borson and Axxess speakers that have these very small, high-performance 4.5-inch mid-woofers. Now, who is an all-in-one player for? There are a couple benefits to an all-in-one player. One is expense, and the other is form factor or footprint. An all-in-one player, you can get a lot of music, a lot of performance in a fairly inexpensive package for hi-fi. You can also forego all the extra cables and accessories you would need for 2 or 3 or 4 boxes and just either spend some of that savings towards a high quality power cable or just be done with it. So how are the Fortés similar? Well, in true Audio Group Denmark style, the major modules inside of each unit are exactly the same. Same streamer, same DAC, same amplifier. The only difference between any of the levels of Forte is how much of Audio Group Denmark's noise cancellation technology is built inside. Audio Group Denmark uses 2 technologies to lower noise inside of a piece of electronics. One is their famous Tesla coil, and the other is their analog dither technology. They work in different ways, but are very complementary. The Tesla coil is a piece of wire wrapped around itself, often itself wrapped around a piece of metal. And its job is to reject RF noise coming in from Wi-Fi, radio, the Big Bang, cell phones, everything like that. Analog dither technology is a way of pushing back against the noise floor that has already made its way into the electricity, the internet, all that sort of thing. And it gives you a glimpse at the signal beneath the noise floor. As I mentioned before, all 3 of these units use the same amplifier module. It's a Pascal Class D amplifier module powered by Audio Group Denmark's resonant mode power supply, which is a very quiet and powerful alternative to noisier switch mode power supplies. Another similarity between all 3 of these Fortés is their inputs and outputs. They all have one line level input, RCA. They have one RCA pre-out that you can use with a subwoofer. They all have an SPDIF digital input, a Toslink digital input, and they'll take USB digital. Another similarity between all the different Forte models is they have all recently become Roon compatible, so you can use them with your Roon core. The final similarity between all 3 Fortés is the chassis. They use an identical chassis for each one. What really makes them different is all the noise cancellation that's inside. With the Forte 1, you get 36 active Tesla coils, 72 active square Tesla coils, which are 2-dimensional printed on the circuit board, and 3 analog dither circuits. The Forte 2 kicks it up a notch with twice as many Tesla coils and dither circuits, as well as incorporating anti-aerial Tesla coils in the amplifier's output terminals. The Forte 3 triples the amount of Tesla coils and dither circuitry found in the Forte 1. Like the Forte 2, it features anti-aerial Tesla coils on the amplifier's output module, and the main circuit board is mounted on a thick copper plate that has the benefit of reducing electrical inductance in the main circuits. Now, although the Fortés represent the more accessible, high-value portion of Audio Group Denmark's product line, they're not leaving their products in the dust once they manufacture them. They continue to offer software updates, both over the air and through USB to RS-232 cable, frequently for these devices. Now, I mentioned that the Fortés are extremely flexible devices, and this means you can run them with many different levels of speakers. They're perfectly appropriate for the very affordable L series of speakers by Axxess, but you can also run them with the Borson X series or even the C series. 1 year ago today, we premiered the Borson C1s, which are mid-level or high compared to the Fortés. They're a very mid-level speaker in the Borson lineup, and yet they performed spectacularly when being powered by these modestly priced amplifiers. One of my customers recently asked me, Why would I pay extra money for a higher level unit beyond the fact that it's got these noise cancellation circuits built into it? My answer to him is that's the only reason you would pay the extra money, and it's well worth it. As you get more and more noise cancellation built into your Forte, you get a blacker sonic background, a much more natural music presentation. I notice mid-range quite a bit, and the mid-range is much more liquid, transparent. Finally, you'll get a much deeper soundstage the more noise you take out of your system. Why do we like the Fortes? Well, they represent an extreme value proposition from Audio Group Denmark. You can get so much quality sound for the money with any one of these units, and as you pay more for the next unit up, you get even more of a natural hi-fi sound. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know down in the comments below what topics you'd like us to dive into in future Tech Talks.